Team calls for a civilian review board and more accountability of LMPD have been heard loud and clear the past several months. But the Metro Council is moving slowly, and that's sparking new criticism. The Council's Public Safety Committee is looking at an ordinance that would create the Civilian Review Board and Office of the Inspector General. The Night Team's Tyler Emery has the debate.
New allegations against police officers just in the last week, trafficking marijuana and sexual assault. Aiming to tackle those sorts of issues, a civilian review board and Office of the Inspector General. But movement on the ordinance creating those bodies has slowed.
Some of my colleagues are trying to grandstand. Putting politics before the people does not settle well with me.
In Wednesday's Public Safety Committee, sponsor of the ordinance, Paula McCraney, called out council members for adding amendments to the document. She and a civilian work group spent 5 months forming.
I'm heated now because what they're trying to do is railroad this whole document.
One of the amendments, which passed, raised the number of hours civilian review board members need to spend shadowing LMPD officers, proposed by former officer Councilman Mark Fox, who says it's necessary for board members to understand the roles of officers.
But I don't think it's an overreach when you're asking the folks on this board to make the level of decisions that they're going to be asked to make.
Another amendment proposed by Councilman James Peden, which also passed, adds 3 law enforcement entities to the list of groups able to recommend members for the board.
Widening the net. How can that be a bad thing?
The problem is trying to stack it or trying to suggest that that is the body that needs to be on a civilian review board.
Other council members say it's moving in the wrong direction, while supporters say it'll help attract more applicants. The Public Safety Committee will likely hold a special meeting to reach a vote on the legislation. For the Night Team, Tyler Emery.